As we just heard, Labour is still demanding answers on how much the government is spending on taxpayer-funded advertising this week. Senate estimates is going ahead as scheduled after the Prime Minister failed to call the election at the weekend. And Labour Senate leader Penny Wong has taken the opportunity to pursue the government's Senate leader Mathias Cormann for details on how much is being spent.
I want to know why the delay.
Well, there is no delay.
Why the delay?
Well, there is absolutely no delay. I completely reject the proposition of any delay.
Okay, so...
The election is due at the end of May. I'm very confident that it will take place by the end of May. In the ordinary course of events, there is a statutory election period which is prescribed in legislation, has been for a very long time, of 33 days. And I'm very confident that the election will be called at the right time to ensure that the election can take place by the end of May and that there will be an election period of at least 33 days as prescribed in the Electoral Act.
He's delaying because he wants to advertise more?
I completely reject the proposition of delay. I've already made it very clear. I mean,
he's delaying because he wants to use taxpayers' funds to advertise in the lead up to calling the election. I completely reject that proposition. I mean, and from somebody, I mean, the Labour Party in 2013 continued advertising during the caretaker period. Yeah, bring that on.
We're not in caretaker.
Yeah, we'll bring that on.
We're not in caretaker.
It was on to prevent
we are
people
not
smuggling. I thought that was a unity ticket. I thought that was a unity ticket.
We're not in caretaker.
Well, I want to know something. No, hang on. I want to know something. How much per day?
Well, let me just...
How much per day, Mathias?
The government...
How much... Sorry, Senator Cormann, I apologise. Senator Cormann. Senator Cormann.
You've obviously invited the cameras for...
Senator Wong. They appeared magically.
Senator Wong, as I'm sure...
I'll call him
Minister.
Senator Cormann. Would that make you feel better?
That would make me feel much better, but it's not really for my benefit, Senator Wong.
How much are you spending per day of taxpayers' dollars this week to advertise?
For the gallery. This is designed for the evening.
Order, Minister, Senator Wong, order, Minister, order, no, Senator Wong, order. Both Minister and Senator Wong, you're both equally guilty in this instance of speaking over each other. How about order, Senator Wong? Senator Wong, you can ask a question, but please allow the Minister to answer after you've done so, which you haven't completely been doing so far. And Minister, equally, I ask you to allow Senator Wong to ask her questions before you begin your answer. Senator Wong.
How much are you spending per day on government advertising? How much?
Senator Wong.
Per day this week. Tell us how much per day.
Senator Wong, you know, and I understand that you're running this to get a grab on the evening news, but you know that
how
the
much?
area, you know, Chair.
Senator Wong,
you know that the area that provides that sort of information you're seeking is the Finance Department, which provides whole of government information in relation to government advertising. What I would say is, again, there is no delay to the election. The government continues to be the government of the day. We continue to function as the government of the day. We're not in caretaker, and we continue to inform Australians on very important matters, including how to reduce their electricity bills, how to talk to their children about online safety, how to encourage Australians to join the Australian Defence Force, how to, and indeed, informing employers about incentives to hire apprentices and mature-age workers. Now, you know, I can't help it if the Labor Party is against information campaigns to inform employers on how to hire apprentices and mature-aged workers. I can't help it if you're against the campaign to help Australians reduce their electricity bills. But the truth of the matter is that we continue to be the government, and despite all of the wishful thinking of the Labor Party, the election is not due until the end of May, and the Prime Minister has got ample time to call the election consistent with the requirements of the Electoral Act.